So, just a little short vlog for today. Well, I think it's going to be short anyway. But what I've got planned today, no honeypot location, nothing big and epic. I'm just going to go into some small woodlands and just try and find a composition, one or two in the woods. Just trying to make order of the chaos in these woods. So yeah, just like another one of them days challenging yourself to try and find an image amongst the chaos in the woods. So yeah, nothing planned, just getting out and going for it. Looks like we're going to be stuck in another lockdown soon, as predicted, seen it coming. So yeah, it's been a terrible year, terrible. So I've made no plans for the rest of the year. I'm just gonna chill out and see what next year brings, because this year's been absolutely shite. So yeah, so I'm gonna head down these pathways and plonk myself in the woods, and then see how it goes from there. Now this has caught my eye just walking down here. I just like the canopy of the trees. The light today is very flat. Not much light, well, hardly any light coming in at all. So it's going to look like it's going to be a bit of a flat picture, you know what I mean? Just behind me in these little woods here, there's a stream, so there might be a shot in there. We'll head in there in a minute and have a look, but in the meantime I'm going to try and get a shot of this. We've got all these leaves on the floor, not quite autumny, but pretty much looks autumny. The floor bed's very red, so I'll probably in post really work on that red against the green canopy of the trees here. We've got the nice wall going in on the sides here with all that green moss on it. So yeah, I'm going to try and work a shot out here. Not sure whether I'm going to go portrait or landscape, but if I had a bit of light coming in, it'd be really good. But I'm not doing anything fantastic today. I'm not looking for that brilliant shot. I'm just coming out, getting some fresh air, enjoying getting out and working the composition. So yeah, I'm going to go for a shot of this, and then I'm going to head into the woods behind me where there's a stream and hopefully find something in there. Right, there's tons of growth everywhere in here. Plus the floor's really wet, so I've got to mind where I put my feet. I'm trying to get to the just like a little stream of white water around the corner here. If I can make my way there, there could be a shot there. Right. Just trying to find a path around see what where this takes me. Right, I can see it over there. How can I get there now with dry feet? Just have to go through this crap, I think. Oh, shit. Things I've got to do to entertain you guys. Not really, I just like a good shot. Right, I think I've got a position over here. I'm going to get down low. I think I shot this at the beginning of the year. But there's more water here today, so it'll make it more interesting. It's just a bit difficult to get to, so I'm going to take a picture of this little small falls over here. Right then, so I'm going pretty low on this shot because I got no choice. There's growth all around me, so you can't stand up here. I've got a little clearing here, but at least it's still, I mean, the leaves, that sort of like a canopy, that sort of, you know, bring your eye into the falls around the edges. It's nice and calm, so that's going to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in to about 35mm. I want to see the flow of the water coming down here. Just on the edge of these you've got some dead leaves that might add to the foreground for a bit of colour. But yeah, I don't think I've got any filters with me, so what I'm going to go do is go to probably f16. See how long of a shutter speed I'm going to get from that. It's quite dark in here anyway, there's no light in here whatsoever. So if I go f16, that's giving me a two second shutter anyway, so that's more than enough, do you know what I mean? You only need it about half second of a second. So yeah, I'm going to focus in here. I'm going to work the composition with the canopy of the nice green leaves. We've got this tree that's just going across the frame there nicely, and I'm going to try and get the leaves in the foreground just to bring some colour into it. Because it's very dark in here, I'm going to have to bracket it probably 1 each side. So yeah, I think this will make a nice landscape image. See something, just a tiny little falls over here that might be worth a little shot. I don't think I have to climb over. If I put, so there might be some tiny falls right over there. That might make a nice shot, not too sure. Oh, I don't know. No, I think I'll give that one a miss because the position's all wrong. I can't see the there's this horrible branch sticking out of the shot, so I don't think that'll work. It's difficult to move in here. My tripod keeps getting stuck in a tree. I think I'm the wrong way around. Let's go back this way again. So I've just come out the other side now of the in that little jungle there, and I found another view here. I've had to push the sort of leaves backwards so I can get a view over here on these little cascades from this side. So what I've done, I've gone for a landscape shot here, using the rocks in the foreground, and yeah, using the leaves there just to add interest. And you've got the canopy on this side as well. I've also gone like a portrait style, just so I can get more of these rocks right in the foreground here. There's a bit of colour there with the red leaves, and also you can see where these cascades come out, and the stream goes that way out into the woods with these nice green leaves in the background there. So yeah, so I've had one composition from that side and this one from this side, which is, I think it's interesting. Right, in this shot, I like the size of this tree curving right on the edge of the frame here. You got the top of the leaves like a canopy. You got these broken down wall with these old gates on the side there. So what I'm thinking about, coming quite low, just to reduce the feel there, because you've got a nice house right in the distance there, and by dropping low, I'm just getting the fencing for the frame. So you've got a bit of field, bit of fencing, you've got a tree there and the trees. That might make a nice image. Using this right of the frame here, this big fat tree trunk, and going up to about the end there, where the broken wall is, and you've got these rocks in the foreground, just to add interest. Now if I had a bit of light, it would make a hell of a difference, but we're going to work with what we can see here. So yeah, I'm going to set up for this shot and see how this one works. I think this will be the last one for today. So with this, I've gone at f11. It's getting me a 15th of a second. I'm going to have to bracket. I've done one each end, and I've done one with two each end because it's pretty dark, and I would like to capture some sort of detail within the sky, even though it's grey with these light dark greyish clouds in there. So if I got some sort of detail out of that, I'd be quite happy. So yeah, with this I've gone at ISO 100 f11, 15th of a second. I'm bracketing one each end and two each end, and see which one sort of works the best. So I think that's it for this little vlog today. It was just nice to get out and do something. I had no idea what I was going to do today. It was just one of them ones where you go out and take it as it goes, you know, and see what happens. I quite like that anyway. So yeah, before I go, just to remind you, I've got about 20 calendars left. So if you want one, down below, can you leave a comment with your email, and if you want one, I'll email you back with the details of how you can pay for the calendar. So yeah, if you want one, there's only 20 left. Leave your email in the description below, in the comments below, and I'll get back to you with the price and how to pay for the calendar. Also, if you're interested in a one-to-one before we get locked down again, because I think we're going to go into a lockdown by the end of this month for sure. So yeah, just let me know if you're interested in a one-to-one in Denora Quarry or the calendar. Just let me know. So that's it for this little vlog. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.